What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me share this on Twitter. Let's talk about it, honey. Woo! Woo! Okay, I shared it there. I want to share it here. Yeah, because we gonna talk about this. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Oh, I know somebody lying. Let's talk about it now. Y'all, I knew Bow Wow was going to do what needed to be done. I knew he was going to do the things. I wasn't even worried. Because the thing about it is, Bow Wow has the range. He has the range. So even though Soulja Boy has current things and things going on, more current, Soulja, she make it clap, clap, clap. Yeah, he got that. But I already was knowing that Bow Wow had the range. He had the range. So we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let a couple more of y'all come in here on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, please join on YouTube. And then if you're not watching live, just post in the comments the replay gang, the rewatch gang. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it because it needs to be said. Bow Wow, as annoying as he is as an adult, y'all know y'all done called him out plenty of times with the helicopter or the PJ, the private jet, and he has his birdish ways. So does Soulja Boy. I still needed people to put respect. I needed people to put respect. When I heard about the verses, I was like, okay, no, he can't go with Romeo because Romeo literally has like maybe 3 or 4 songs. If you take out ICDC College, if you take that out, he really don't have. So to put Bow Wow up against anyone else, it only made sense that it would be Soulja Boy is the thing, right? But Soulja Boy, like he definitely pioneered like a whole sound, a whole movement. He pioneered that. He definitely did. But he don't have like lyrically, that was a weird matchup. It was a little insulting. Now granted, Bow Wow did. I don't know. What do y'all think? It just didn't match to me like lyrically. Like Bow Wow was performing. He was giving a full show. The music would cut out. He would still be rapping, and his tone was flawless. So for me, it was kind of like, oh, like this is not a good matchup, like tone wise, lyrical wise, right? But anyway, I'm trying to think. I like to like write the songs down and be able to match them up and tell you the score and all that. But I was so doggone hyped. And I was frying chicken and making rotel dip and dancing and drinking and tweeting and commenting. So it'd be hard to take notes. But I know that Soulja Boy started off with that. She make it clap, clap, clap. And then Bow Wow, what did he start with? What did he even start with? I don't even know what he started with. Whatever he started with, what did he start with? I don't know what he started with. I just know that he kept taking it back, which is for me, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take it back so people remember like the impact, remember like the nostalgia, like where were you at? How did you feel? How old were you? So when Soulja Boy was walking around talking about this old, I'm like, sir, that's why we're here. We're here to talk about the old stuff. Like, what are we talking about? We supposed to be talking about the Crank That, the Soulja Girl, the Take You Home, the playing basketball, the bounce. When he played Bounce with Me, I had completely forgot about Bounce with Me. I was like, okay, Bow Wow. It was such a good time because, um, like I was telling my friend Nina, I was, it was my junior year of high school, senior year of high school, freshman year of college, sophomore year of college. That whole era is dedicated to Bow Wow, Omarion, Pretty Ricky, all that whole Millennium Tour, Scream Tour gang, Chris Brown, early Chris Brown. That was all of them, right? Now, granted, my mom was not about to let me go to no Scream Tour, and I definitely got in trouble for having a Pretty Ricky CD and a Yin Yang Twin CD. I remember distinctly. But something about that era, something about that just it just made me feel so good tonight to be able to sing them songs and remember those songs, remember what I was doing, where I was at, who I was hanging with, where did I live, all of those things. I think it should be said that Soulja Boy definitely was not following the rules. He was playing so many songs that he featured on, and it was like, sir, can we cue up your part? We got to listen to 15 minutes of the song until we get to your part. And then we get to your part and it's like rapped on phonics. I was like, what are we listening to? What are we listening to? Soulja Boy is good for, he definitely, like I said, he pioneered a certain sound. He pioneered like going viral on the, I almost said the military, on the internet. I remember, I'll never forget this. Me and my sisters, me and my family, we lived in Columbus, Georgia. And during the summers, we would go to California to visit my grandparents. And it was every summer, right? And then, so we would often be like submerged in this Southern culture. And then for the summer, we would come back to like a West Coast culture. We always get teased like, y'all so country, and like certain music that we knew out there, they didn't know in California, or like we were light years ahead, and like just on two different wavelengths, especially at that time because social media was not popping like at all. So we had learned the Crank That dance. Me and my sister Ajane had learned the crank That dance. Had just learned it, and then we flew out to California. So we're at the park and we doing the dance, and all these kids are walking up like, what are y'all doing? What is that? Right? And so I remember telling them, and they're like, who is that? Like, they didn't even know. And so then, of course, as the summer ended, you know, after we left, then it started to pick up steam out in California. But it was like Soulja Boy he definitely is a legend, right? Within his own right, within his own lane. But when you put him up against Bow Wow, I mean, some of them song matchups, he was just whooping him. I was just like, this is no competition. This is no competition. The range that Bow Wow has, it's not even just about like the features or like how long he's been famous. It's just like we watch him grow within, you know, each song. Like he's this little kid rapping with Snoop Dogg, and he had the Bounce With Me. He had the what is the name of that song? I can quote the verse. Hair nappy, but I'm happy, pocket full of dough. From the seat up, but I'm the flyest thing, walk around junior high school. What song is that? Where My Dogs At? I think that's what it's called. Where My Dogs At, right? So he had that one. He had everybody doing the Harlem Shake with the Take You Home. He had the bounce, like I said, Bounce With Me. That was on Big Mama's House. He had the Playing Basketball from Like Mike. He had like so many staples. These are number one songs. And it's like child stars, do they really get the respect? No, not for real. Because this generation, like they have to see it. Like they have to see the media, see like, they have to be able to see it. This is a video age. And so unless you're digging in the archives of Bow Wow, you're not gonna really know, right? Because we wasn't making him go viral or sharing videos. You would just have to have seen the footage, like the Mr. 106 in Park, like all of that. Like that was a whole vibe, a whole era that generation Gen Z they just won't ever know unless they do the deep dive to find out. Now, granted, there's a lot of stuff going on now in this age that we wouldn't have no verses if it wasn't for this whole the way that we do things now. So please, Gen Z, don't get it twisted. Okay, you guys are definitely needed. You like all of that, right? But I think that is something to be said about these guys, and just like this whole conversation with T-Pain right now. Like they didn't get their flowers back then. It was so much dragging. It was so much like, he's singing with auto-tune, so he can't really sing. It was all of this, but it's like they fully created a sound that nobody's been able to replicate. Soulja Boy, as annoying as he can be, he definitely is a pioneer. And then Bow Wow has the range. When Soulja Boy kept saying like, "Oh, you what did he say?" He was like, "This is old. This is old." I'm like, bro, this man that moved on to movies. This man that Lottery Ticket, Fast and Furious franchise, Roll Bounce. Like he's moving on in other ways, right? Hopefully he's investing that money, not in private jets. So hopefully he's doing the things, right, to have longevity. You don't need to still be rapping. Now I know 2 Chainz done got y'all feeling like y'all can. Future, they all about 40. And that's fine, that's cool if that's what you're passionate about. But Soulja Boy, don't ever shade Bow Wow because he's not rapping no more. There's other bags to be had. Okay, so let me see. So Bow Wow kept saying, "Where is your verse?" I need a shirt that say, "Where's your verse?" Because it was true. Where is your verse, sir? You continuously playing these songs. I mean, I thought it was a Nicki and Drake verses. And y'all know, as crazy as it is, that would be a cool versus Drake versus Nicki. Just because we already know like their history, we kind of know like it would be playful, it wouldn't get too crazy. Because as much as I want to say, "Oh, Nicki, yeah, she should go up against a female rapper," I just know because in the past, I mean, she might be a lot nicer now, but she's earned this rep as the mean girl, and so it just wouldn't work with nobody. I don't feel like it would work with Lil' Kim. If they could make it work, cool, but I just don't. I feel like it would have numbers. It would definitely have numbers, but I just don't see it happening. And Drake, who is Drake gonna go against? Who is Chris Brown gonna go against? Chris Brown and Usher should have had one. It's just like, I think they putting too much on it. Like, it's just to have fun. It's not this deep. You don't get no trophy or no, I mean, you do. Your stuff does get streamed. Like people right now, they probably having a whole Soulja Boy party and playing all his music, playing all Bow Wow's music. And I had forgot that they even had that song Marco Polo together. I had totally forgot. But I remembered during my live earlier. So let me see. Like I told you, I barely took notes. But I don't know. It felt really good to watch these two. Bow Wow, I'm not gonna lie, he shocked me. He really did shock me. Instagram, I'll see y'all later. Join me on YouTube. Gotta go. He really did shock me because it's not that I thought he was washed up. It's just I didn't know he was still killing the raps like that. Like his breath control, he was doing it. He was doing it. He was doing it. Bow Wow won hands down. Versus. All I want to do is see you bounce with me, grab a partner, hit the floor. Bounce with me, some clap, but it does, but around here, we get it crunk when you. Yeah, Soulja Boy definitely, he hung in there. There was some that I was annoyed, like that doggone LOL smiley face song. I have never liked LOL smiley face. I have never liked it. Never. I was like, if you don't turn this off, Soulja Boy tried to hang in there. When he brought out French Montana, he played the same song 3 times. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we talking about? Why is this even a conversation, bro? Bow Wow, he kept saying you emptying your clip too early. It just was giving me uncle vibes. Like, listen, nephew, like I'm trying to tell you to pace yourself. Because Soulja Boy was very excited to be there. He's playing top hits very fast, very soon in the Verzuz battle. I was like, okay. But I will say, let me see something that Soulja Boy didn't play. Hey, you there? That was my song. That was me and my sister's song. Hey, you there? Hey, there. Hey, you there? I see you over there. I want you to come here. Please, sir, release her. That was my song. It was a dumb song. Now, Soulja Boy had a lot of dumb songs. He's played Birdwalk, Pretty Boy Swag, Gucci Bandana, Turn My Swag On, All the Way Turned Up. All of those were like staples in Atlanta culture. Of course, he wasn't playing fair when he played the Beyonce Hop Up Out the Bed, Turn My Swag On. I look in the mirror, what's up? Yeah, I mean, he didn't work with, semantics. He's like, yeah, I work with the queen. I work with the queen too. That's what Bow Wow opened up with. He opened up with the Destiny's Child remix of Jumpin'. Was it Jumpin'? I think it was Jumpin'. And I was losing my mind in the kitchen. Losing my mind. What's all these text messages doing? Lord, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I sent this earlier to someone. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am texting Momo. It says, but okay, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. Trying to make this a normal thing, going live, just because I can edit my behind off. Okay, like editing, I got it down. But the thing is, I'm just thinking realistically, like during the school year, going live just might be better because I be tuned in, I be tapped into stuff, but I don't be having the time to sit and edit. And so I want to make these lives, now that live is like a real thing, you know. I want to make these lives more frequent and more norm them for real. Just because I think I'm gonna be doing them. And I see a lot of people go live. The Love and Hip Hop reviews are coming back, and I'm gonna be doing them with Courageous, and we are actually gonna be using StreamYard. So hopefully we can start to build up a little base, a following of people who tune in and tap in with us. But yeah, the lives are about to be where it's at because I can't, I can edit for paid projects or promo or whatever, but for the main thing, I don't want to. Let me see what else. Oh, so Soulja Boy brought out Romeo. And the thing about why is T.I. live? Let me get off of here. The thing about bringing out Romeo is, if y'all remember, like growing up, definitely just like how we used to put like Beyonce against Rihanna. Like I was telling y'all the other day, like it definitely was a time where you could only have one preference. You had one favorite, you You have one person within each genre. You didn't have all these favorite people, right? This is your one person. Now we're a world of versatility, diversity. You can have multiples. You can go to this artist for this vibe, this artist for that vibe, right? So it's better. But in that time, it was like, oh, Lil Bow Wow, he's cute. Lil Romeo, he's cute. Lil Sammy, he's cute. Lil Corey, he's cute, right? And they could not coexist. So there became this huge, like, versus, for real, between Romeo and Bow Wow. And so when Romeo came out, it kind of felt like a dig a little bit. And he, like, really had, like, his own set for a minute. It was, like, fully like an intermission. But I really, really, really liked how he just kind of set the record straight and was like, hey, you know, it's like, yeah, like a whole little nicely prepared speech. He was like, in basketball, the greats are Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, right? And you are definitely Jordan because you started this, you did this, but I'm Kobe because I just always worked at my craft. And then Soulja Boy is child who's like, oh, LeBron, because he's just another great, right? So it was like, it was cool to hear because he was like, we're better together. And that's this resounding thing that we've been hearing in our community. We truly are better together. I was like, Romeo, if you don't get off this stage with these throwback jerseys on, talking about a new track. I was like, anyway, everybody deserves a chance. Everyone. All the people, all of the things. So yes, so they both brought out people. Bow Wow had out the Brat, Jermaine Dupri, 3 6 Mafia. He had so many features. He had so many features. Val he simply wasn't playing fair. But I loved every last minute of it because y'all just swore Soulja Boy was going to take it over. And I was like, as much as we like Soulja Boy and he's great for the culture, he's definitely pioneer, like I keep telling y'all, he wasn't going to win against Bow. He just wasn't going to do that. He wasn't going to win against Bow Wow. I need to know in the comments what y'all thought about the verses. Who did y'all think was going to win? Were there any songs that weren't played that you wanted played? I feel like they played everything. They played all they hits. I don't feel like Bow Wow played anything that was not a chart topper. Like if it wasn't number 1, it's number 3, number 5. Like he definitely, he won hands down. And then a lot of times, like when he would play something, Soulja Boy would play something that was like good, but not equally as good. Like that LOL smiley face. I was like, it's enough. It's enough. Anyway, I'm gonna hop up off of here. I wanted to talk to y'all. I wanted to bring back the weekly wrap up too and talk to y'all about stuff that happened throughout the week, but I ain't gonna do it. Or I didn't end up doing it. Oh, look at Cleo Thomas posting stuff with Bow Wow. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like I'm telling y'all, they're our age, so the nostalgia of just seeing them. I mean, it's kind of the same way I would feel with Chris Brown, but I don't know. Chris Brown be reminding me of like a crazy ex. Like I just be like, yeah, I remember him from back in the day, but do I want to see him these days? I don't know. When he put out that 45 track album, I was kind of done with him after that. Let's see. How old is Soulja Boy? Soulja Girl. Soulja Boy is 30. Born in 1990. His birthday's in July. I didn't know that. Is he a Leo? That would explain so much. How old is Bow Wow? Bow Wow had his daughter up there. Yep, Bow Wow's 34. So Bow Wow is more... Oh, this is a cute picture. I'm 31. But, Soulja Boy didn't get hot till we were like I said, I was 16, 17, 18. Bow Wow, like we grew up with Bow Wow, okay? Bow Wow brought out Omarion, and we almost lost our mind. Omarion, he just does it for us, right? He just does it for us. Bow Wow got it. It's okay. Y'all like the video? Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, 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 bye. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.